Today, I'll be sharing with you some of the match prediction events for the Premier League. You should not place your bet on it. Of course, these are the best upset which you should not even bet on it based on the hand pick we have made. And of course, we title this as the top upset for the Premier League, which you should not even venture to look at it at all. But after the end of this tutorial or video handpick event which we have made the top event you should not place bet on it, we'll share with you top 3 which you should instead focus on it based on all of this list for this weekend. So let's proceed to these top picks which you should not even put bet on it. But before we proceed, I have a quick announcement to make. If you come here to the front page of our channel here titled as the home, you will notice that we provide match prediction events to members only. In terms of corner kick event, basketball event, top match prediction for 1.5 and 2.5 goals option, and other criteria. Once you become a member, you're going to have access to our handpick events which we share to members only. To those of you who want to join to become a member, then you want to make sure to join either the level 2 pro plan or the level 3 master plan membership package to have access to our handpick event to take your winning to the next height. And of course, if you also become a member of the level 2 pro plan, you have access also to our top-notch match prediction classes titled as the level 2 pro classes once you're a member of the level 2 pro membership plan. That will give you access to the live match corner kick strategy we have explained, a simple trick to make consistent win, match prediction strategy you have never seen before, straight win comeback strategy that will amaze you, tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy, and 99% win rate strategy for members only. Once you become a member of the level 2 pro plan, you have access to all of these bet class tutorials in one place to start taking your winning to the next height. And to those of you who want to join, the link is below this video description. But if you are a member of the level 3 masterclass or master plan, you have access to the level 3 master classes that will give you access to the excellent corner kick strategy we have revealed. You also have access to the top secret AI tool that we use to find games in terms of corner kick, that is straight wins and goals probability. You also have access to the game changer corner kick match prediction strategy you never knew existed before. That revealed our top secret website and how we predict corner kick events to take your winning to the next level. You also have access to the 6 amazing AI tool, and of course, followed by the next, which is the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step explained, and finally a 2.5 goal strategy that you can use to beat the bookie and win even more. And you can have access to all of these tutorials in one place as a member of the level 3 master plan. Once you join, the link below this video to become a member, you can access all of this video tutorial in one place. The link is below this video description. And that being said, let's now proceed to the event which you should not venture to look at for this upcoming Premier League for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Looking at the first event, we are looking at the first game on the 15th, which is Saturday, 15th of March, Everton against West Ham United. Of course, looking at this event, we should not even venture to place our bet here. You can see, first of all, from the odds understanding, you're going to see that there is no favorite, 2.14 and 3.55. There is no favorite for this particular event on which to take. And based on some stats we have gathered from the statistics, based on all our picks, we look at Everton against West Ham. And the goal per game for the home team is just 1.1. In other words, they are not good at offense. Everton is not good at offense. For a team which is good at offense, we look at least 1.7 and more. In other words, they are good at offense. But for here, Everton is just 1.1. They are not even up to 1.5, which we can even consider. They are just 1.1 in terms of offense. And West Ham, on the other hand, is 1.2 in terms of offense, to mean that they are not good scoring team, both of the two sides. Therefore, there is no favorite. And looking at the way they concede, the home concede at 1.3 and the away concede at 1.7. In other words, if they are not good at offense, then there is not even a probability to even look at the conceding rate, which will look at goal probability. And as a result, we are looking at no pick for this event. So don't even venture. We put this as an X sign. Don't look at this match. It is one of the events we should not look at as upset. Looking at the next, which we want to look at here, is the next, which of course is Man City against Brighton. For this, it's also an upset. We don't want to look at it because there is no favorite as well. Looking also at the pick here based on odds 1.64 and 4.50. Even though the home is resembling to take a win or a double chance, but of course we have gathered some stats and analytics And looking at this, we have this stat here. You can see at it here, Man City, Brighton, based on the offensive rate, it is 1.9, which is better. It is good above 1.7. But the problem here is Brighton have a defense which is 1.4. It means they will not be open for Man City to have goals scored. They are good at defense. And therefore, if the offense is good but the defense of its opponent is good, then they will be hard for the home to actually have a goal. And looking at the offense also of Brighton, 1.6, the defense of the home is also 1.4. So the home, both of the two side defense are a little bit tight, and therefore don't want to look at any favorite. This is also an upset, and want you to cancel this completely. Don't even look at it. Is the next game. Now let's look at the next. Which will still run on Saturday. This is going to be Southampton against Wolves. The rating in terms of the odds also prove that there is no favorite here, and we have gathered some stats as well. And looking at the stats we have gathered, Southampton, Wolverhampton, you can see both of the two side offense is not good. 0.7 for Southampton, not even one, very poor at offense. The opponent is not also at least 1.7, poor at offense. But their defense are weak. You can see they concede at 2.4 for Southampton and 2.0 for Wolverhampton. If at all both of the offense were at least 1.7 and above, then this could have been a good chance for at least the possibility of 1.5 goals or more. But the fact that they are not good at offense, very weak at offense, but they are open at defense, then we don't want to look at this at all, because if they are not good at scoring, we should not even look at goals probability. Even though it might happen that they might tend to have more goals here, but we don't want to look at it at all. See, the stats have proved that the offense are not good. So we want to also look at this also as an upset. In the next here, we want to look here at the next, which is still on Saturday, Ipswich against Nottingham. Still here, there is no particular favorite. You can see from the reading of the odd 3.50 and 2.06, there is no favorite here. And from the stats we have gathered, we have looked at the fact that the offense of the home is not good. It's not even up to 1.7. Therefore, we should not even look at it. Though the offense of the away is 1.6, then of course it is better. It is not up to 1.7, but they are better as compared to Ipswich. And looking at the fact that the defense of the home is more 2.1 and that of the away is 1.2, it means that the away at least is the favorite. And since the home concede even more, then of course the only thing you can look at here is to give a double chance for Nottingham Forest, because the offense is 1.6 and the defense of its opponent is 2.1. So looking at 1.6 for offense of Nottingham and 2.1 for the defense of the home, then there's the possible chance of Nottingham to be the favorite here, to give it at least a double chance if at all you want to look at it. But it is the next upset. If you look even at the odd range here from this, you're going to see that Nottingham is even better in terms of the odds they have given it, and it is better to even look at it for a double chance. But of course, at the end, we are going to share our 3 favorites on what you should instead look at for all of these events. Let's look at the next. Still on Saturday, we have Bournemouth against Brentford. The odd range will still show that there is no particular favorite here. 1.75 is still very big. And based on what we have gathered, we looked at both of the two sides having an offense which are the same, 1.7 and 1.7, which is good. But the problem here is that defense of the home is good. Means that the away, even though the offense is good, that it will find difficult to score because the defense of the home is good. And that of the away, as you can see, the offense is not good for the away. And instead want to look at Bournemouth to be the advantage here, of course, to either give it a double chance as the next possibility. But we want to still look at this as an upset, so we don't want to consider that at all. And of course, in the next, we want to look here, which is the final one here, is on the 16th, which is Sunday. We are looking at Arsenal against Chelsea. There is still no favorite here. It is an upset for us, and we don't want you to consider. Based on the information we have gathered, you can see that it had offense of 1.9 and 1.9. Both of the two have almost equal strength in offense, but the problem is the defense. They are very good at defense, 0.9 for the home and 1.3 for the away, which means it will be difficult to have goals here, and therefore we don't want to look at any pick here as favorite. So we are looking at this also as an upset. These are the games you should not look at in terms of your pick when you are looking for match predictions or the game to evolve in your sleep. Don't pick any of this event as favorite or goals probability, because there are upsets and there is no possible chance of it to occur in terms of either wins, double chance, or goals probability. Instead, the option we want to look at here, the first here, is the game Man City against Brighton. Here, instead, we want to look at corner kick event. the rating of corners for Man City in the recent event they have had. Based on the information we have gathered, they have an average goal score rate per game of at least 7 corners. That of its opponent is at least 5 corners. So instead, for this game, we want to look at least 7.5 corner kicks or 8.5 corner kicks in full time. This is the best option we want to look at. 7.5 or 8.5 corners for this particular event. That's the first one you want to look at. The next you want to look at is still a corner kick event, but this time it is Bournemouth against Brentford. It is corner kick rating of 6 against 4, a total of at least 10 corners for both sides in full time. But we want you to look at least 7.5 corners or still 6.5 corners is the next option. Instead, it is corner kick we want to look at. In the next, we want to look at Arsenal against Chelsea. This time, the corner kick rating here is good. We look at 6 against 6, a total of 12 corners in full time. But we want you to look at between 7.5, 8.5, and 9.5 corner kicks for this event in full time. So these are some of the upset you should not look at. So based on all of these events, we have gathered all the stats and analytics to help you make your pick choices, and we are telling you that these games are upset. Don't go for it and don't even put your bet on it, for there are not good and no favorite in terms of straight wins or goals probability. Instead, the top list we have seen are just 3 options, which are corner kicks between 6.5, 7.5, and 8.5 corners. These are the only 3 best options for corner kicks we have seen for all of the list for the Premier League upcoming event for this weekend. And of course, we want to keep you to give you a tip so that you keep at mind that these are some of the events you should not venture to look at. Instead, look at corner kicks for the 3 we have shared. And to those of you who like this option based on the upset we have made, so that we should be informing you based on the upset event you should not venture to look at, then you want to make sure to go ahead to like this video, so that we are going to see the number of likes it gets and know that you like this particular video we have made, so that we'll be making more to tell you some of the games you should not venture to put your bet on it, for they will be upset and will result to lose. So if you want to keep an update to know which games you should not even look at, then go ahead to like this video, so that we'll be making videos on the upset or games you should not look at when it comes to the event to include in your sleep. See you again in the next upload, and bye-bye for now. And to those of you who want to have access to a handpicked event we will share to members only, to take advantage of it and take your winning to the next height, as well as having access to our top-notch match prediction tutorial classes to take your winning to the next height, then make sure to join the level 2 pro plan or the level 3 master plan to have access to these features to take your winning to the next level. Good luck and see you again in the next upload, and bye-bye for now.